Please rise to the Pledge of Allegiance in a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Bulldogs, strap in, Miss A. This is going to be a long, emotional episode.
And I'm Carrington Andrade, and this is Code Blue.
Ooh, that intro is tough, Chief. Hey, all middle school students, this Friday, May 24th, the freshmen are throwing a dance for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade classes tonight. Hope you got your tickets. Have a great time.
And now for another 5 fat animal facts with Savannah and Natalie.
I'm Natalie.
I'm Savannah. I'm sick.
This week's episode,
Mantis Shrimp! Outdoors edition! It's really sunny.
fact number 1. Mantis shrimp live more than 20 years in the wild.
Fact number 2. Mantis shrimp are consumed as delicacies in Asia and some Mediterranean countries. Where is Natalie?
Fact number 3. They can grow 2 to 7 inches. Sometimes like a whole foot.
Fact number 4. Mantis shrimp can run or swim 10 meters per second. They can also put you a good...
Fact number 5. Those shrimpy boys have long stalks that have their eyes on them.
They're pretty great for seeing things and for stalking their prey and predators.
Thank
You for watching.
Back to you in the studio. Just in case you didn't notice, we actually are live from the auditorium. Just thought I'd bring that up. Wow, I finally made it. I finally made it into 5 fat animal facts. I can die happy.
Growing up, Rashid's grandfather always told him that adding salt to your watermelon would make it become sweeter. Let's take a look at what the Holbrook Middle High School students thought.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my segment, and I'm here just seeing if watermelon is sweeter with salt on it.
Hey, then today, this is Rasai's segment. I'm here featuring, I'm going to be trying these. Which one do I grab first, Rasai?
Green one.
This is weird, but it's good.
Choose a cup.
Take this way.
Okay. I'm
gonna keep it a wrap with you, bro. I think the balloon was better.
Alright, so I'm here with
Bill. Ant.
Karaya.
Alright, now you will choose any cup. Right?
This tastes salty, bro.
Good?
I feel dehydrated a little bit.
Is it good? Good? Alright, and now choose the opposite cup.
Ooh, 2 pieces this time.
Salty.
What? Good? Oh, salty?
And some good watermelon.
So I'm here with
Shane.
Elijah.
Ella. Lauren.
Alright, and now can you please eat the watermelon?
Okay. This is about to be.
Just eat the watermelon.
Here, wait.
It has salt in it.
Tastes good?
It's normal. Okay. Just one thing?
Blue cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't bad.
But travel time is. Alright guys. That's it for my segment. See you guys next week.
I unfortunately didn't get to try the salted watermelon, but who knows? Summer's just starting, so maybe I get to try it.
This Monday is Memorial Day. There will be a 5K road race in Holbrook, followed by the annual parade at 10 a.m. Sign up for the race on racewire.com if you would like to run.
This past week, 10th grade MCAS took place. Let's see how it went.
This week on Tuesday and Wednesday, students in the 10th grade took their math MCAS. I asked several of them about how they felt about taking it.
I barely reviewed in my math class, so it wasn't that epic, to be honest with you. 4-part questions are really not cool either, so.
It was awful. Like, standardized tests in general was awful, but like, it was just awful.
MCAS sucked.
I hated the math on the computer because it was just a lot more difficult to do.
It was pretty easy, but the part I didn't like was sitting in my classroom for 3 hours for Rolex to finish. Love you, Rolex.
I hated it. Absolutely hated it. But it was actually kind of easy compared to like yesterday's, so that was good.
Yo, MCAS, I don't think I got one thing wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I liked having the reference sheet and everything digitally, but like doing math on the Chromebook is weird. Like showing your work is like really weird typing it out, and it's kind of finicky. So yeah.
No, it made everything like 5 times worse.
No. It's really annoying.
No. Not gonna lie, I almost threw my Chromebook across the room because I was frustrated.
I think Chromebook is better because my hands be getting mad tired when I do it on the paper.
No, I prefer paper because I didn't like having to find all the signs and symbols and all that.
Thanks, George.
This past week, Chuck took over my interview segment and interviewed me for a change. Let's see. Let's take a look at Chuck's let's take a look at it. We riff for about 5 minutes. It's pretty great.
Welcome back to Aiden's exit. No, this is Chuck's exit interviews with Aiden Kelly. It's kind of sad he's leaving. He's going to college. Who goes to college? My first question is, when did you first hear about HChem and the After School Club?
I first heard about HChem and the After School Club from Miss Morgan. I was going into the theater department, the theater program, and I was looking for more stuff involving like video and stuff. And Miss Morgan was like, hey, you should like talk to Zach Gorman because he runs like a video production club with a couple of seniors and a couple other students, and I think you'd really like it, and I think it'd be really beneficial. And it turned out to be very beneficial because I stayed in it since I was in 7th grade to now. And it's been one of those things that has kind of like changed my life and put me on a direction that put me on a path that gave me direction to like go somewhere, which is really.
When did you start having a big passion for film and video?
And especially when I joined video production, which is where I really got bolstered in my love of creating things and making movies and just like making content bolstered really significantly. So yeah, around when I was like 14, kind of like getting into like video production for real, getting into high school, and then eventually I took like a film studies course with Mr. Riso in 10th grade. And I was just like, oh, this stuff's awesome. Like, there's so, like, we watched Cool Hand Luke, and there's just so much symbolism in that movie, and, like, it's a really fun movie to, like, dissect.
What was one of the, favorite things you've done here at video production? Club or during class, it doesn't matter?
Jewels are for fools. Like, that, honestly, I'm so proud of that. I'm glad that people like it. Because, like, I get really scared before I show people it. Because, I guess I'll preface this. Jewels Are for Fools was a PSA that I made, like a comedy PSA, a parody PSA, about, there's a big, like, vaping epidemic, and I was kind of like, I wanted to tell, like, a message through comedy, and, like, how, like, dumb it is to do that, because it really is.
Next question is, what are your plans for college, and what do you want to do there for your career?
Yeah, so I've committed to Rhode Island School of Design, RISD, which is a very prestigious art school. It's one of the best art schools in the world, which is really nice. They gave me quite a good package to go there, so that's why I get to go there, which is really nice of them. I plan on going into the FAVE program, which is film, animation, and video.
What are you going to miss most about the Holbrook Public Schools?
The people. I'll miss the people. because a building's a building. Like, you know, if the people that I love and the people that like I really cherish and admire aren't here, then it's just a building. If the teachers like Luke Risa, Mr. Gorman, Ms. McDonough, the people that I really enjoy talking to, of course there's more teachers. I like the students that I like, you like the students, the HCAM kids, people I worked with on Code Blue, all my friends. Like if they're not here, then this place is just a building.
For the last question.
Question.
Exactly,
Oh my God.
yeah. As you said, and you said you're going to miss Mr. Gorman.
Yeah.
What are you going to miss about the man with a lot of talents, many names, and Adam Sandler's phone number, of course? What are you going to miss most about him?
His bluntness. Because...
Go on.
He gave me a lot of blunt advice in a time where I really needed blunt advice. Because there were a lot of people that weren't giving me blunt advice. And you need to be told no sometimes. Like, you just need to be told that, it's time to pick yourself back up, and, like, it's time to, like, move on and keep going. And it, too, he gave me a lot of, like, tough love, which I really needed, because in a lot of places I wasn't getting that. And unfortunately, I'm someone who learns through failure and through kind of like punishment in terms of if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you lose what you had, and that's something that I use to learn and to try to get better. And he gave me a lot of hard lessons that I really needed to learn before I left college, for sure. Before I left for college, for sure, because. A lot of things I was doing won't fly in college, and I know that, and I knew that, but now I can put that into practice. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss his tough love, because that was an important part of our relationship and like growing up, kind of me growing up around him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Aiden.
Yeah.
It's been a long journey.
It has been. It's been a while. It's been like a few years.
It's been a few years. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
He just went off.
Thanks, Chuck. How come I didn't get an interview?
Ooh, now let's take a look at sports with Andrew LaRossi.
Welcome to This Week in Sports. The softball team is currently 11-5. They have a short break before they gear up for the tourney. Their next game is against Blue Hills here at home on Tuesday. The baseball team is currently 3-14 after beating Bristol County at home 3-2 on Wednesday. Pitcher Sam Hobart threw a complete game to our very own Chuck LaRossi behind the plate. Their next game is at Sacred Heart on Tuesday. Congratulations and good luck to Lucy Ambrell, Emily Cochran, Kaylee Mangola, and Elijah Paul. They're competing in the Division IV State Championship. We'll check in on them next week. That was sports. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Andrew.
Come out and see the girls play next week. They have a doubleheader Tuesday against Blue Hills, and then Wednesday and Thursday.
Both varsity baseball and softball teams will play home Wednesday against Avon in a game dedicated to Mr. Buckley, and Thursday against South Shore Christian Academy on the senior day for Caroline Curtis and Caitlin Andrews.
Also, if you are interested in ordering a Mr. Buckley shirt to support the scholarship in his name, please place orders by Wednesday at the latest.
If you are in grades 9 and 11, interested in running for a student government position, be sure to check your email and then pick up a nomination form from Ms. Gallagher in room C131.
Now, Jason would like to say goodbye to the show, not to Earth, I don't think. Is he dying?
I don't think so.
What's going on, guys? This is Chadwell's last Chadwell time. The last Chadwell time known to man. Yes, I know we can take a moment.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Okay, we good. I'm gonna miss a lot of you. It's been a good time.
All right, Carol Curtis here. It's Carol time. Forget Chadwell time. I'm here with Caitlin Andrews. How excited are you to graduate?
Super duper excited to graduate.
That's what I like to hear. Next Thursday, pop out at 3:30. That field right over there. Right there. You better pop out for me and Caitlin. It's our senior night, one of our last games at Holbrook High ever. Ever.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This day one slime right here. You know what's going on. A lot of that. Whoa. 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 Reverse real quick. Whoa.
What you have to do is to him.
Whoa.
Come on.
Alright, so how you feel about graduating, yo? Man, I'm going to college. Life is looking good. About to move out my mom's house. Feel me? I start making guap.
Taught my son well. And we got this little goonie behind me. I didn't even peep this slime right here. I didn't even know who it was, yo. Oh, they want the reverse, yo.
They want reverse.
They want that reverse. Oh my god. What are they? Y'all really weren't ready for? What are you? You know what's going on. We got the Three Stooges right here, and we're out of high school, yo. I gotta give my thanks to everyone out there. Not only in academic wise, this goes beyond that with just even just giving me a pencil or life advice, anything like that. So I gotta shout out Miss Welch, Miss Payon, Mr. Carolexis, Mr. Culpepper, and Miss Cleggett. I have a lot more, but overall I gotta thank you guys. Gotta thank all my friends. Gotta give a big shout out to Nana Chad for watching every single Friday. Every single Friday. At her house, just chilling, just watching Chadwell time. #1 supporter. Thanks, Nana Chad. Despite all the people that hate on Code Blue itself, I gotta give a big shout out to my little fans, the ones that never give up on saying hi to me in the halls, always give me high fives out of nowhere. That stuff's nice. High school's been pretty fun. I'm gonna miss it when I'm gone. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Move on in life. We only go up. Chase the bread. Chase that cheddar. The cheddar. Quick shout out to the Code Blue crew. You guys always never failed to make me smile. Always had some laughs and inside jokes within the class. My main reason for Chadwell time was to make you guys smile and laugh. But in the process, I smile and laugh. Because I think it's really fun. I have fun doing this, and I strive for happiness. Happiness is a great thing. You should always be searching for happiness, because if you're not happy, you're not doing it right. You're not. It's been fun. It's been fun, but now this road has come to an end, and it's over.
Thanks, Jason. We will miss you too. Not on the show, but maybe in real life.
Get over yourself, Jason. We also wanted to officially announce that Code Blue Team won New England Scholastic Press Association Broadcast Journalism Award for our first season of the show.
These are our certificates. We would also like to give credit to Andrew LaRossi, Charles LaRossi, and Caleb Tobin, who won an award in the sports broadcast story for their news story, Never Say Never.
Speaking of goodbyes, we would like to share a special video to you. Take a look.
I really enjoyed working at Code Blue. It opened my eyes to a lot of things, like how the control room works, how cameras work, you know, how being in front of the camera actually works. It's been a lot of fun.
I've actually loved it. Mr. Gorman's a great teacher. I started out right at midterms, and I had to do a lot of side projects too, which helped me learn all about the camera work.
I would say I like more the editing aspect than the planning and executing. I just like sitting in front of the computer and like having more hands-on and being able to like cut things, take out certain clips and stuff that I don't think should be in there.
It taught me that I could do so much more than I ever thought I could do, and it taught me that my skills can range. I don't just have to be behind camera, I don't just have to be in front of camera, I don't just have to be a writer. I can kind of like work in any sort of department, and it gave me a lot of confidence in that. Like I can kind of do a lot more things than what I originally thought I could. It really stretched my limits.
My favorite segment was when I was in that big suit, just over there walking around, just being me.
Probably say the pizza party. You caught me there. They're all good. That's all I can say. I cannot pick favorites.
It probably has to be the first Good Feats, just because me and Justice came up with the idea together, and I helped her edit the video, and I created her intro and stuff, and it was like something I was really proud of.
the autism one, because I feel like that really came together. Me, George, and Vin Nguyen really worked hard on that, and it was it was fun for me to do, and it was a close and near and dear personal thing to me, which was nice.
My hardest challenge, Mr. Gorman can back me up, was due dates. I could not make it on time. Always making my segments last minute.
The hardest challenge was trying to catch up to everyone else. I started, like I said, from the middle when all of you guys have been doing it for 1, 2 years, 6 years like Aiden. But yeah, catching up and just learning what I'm doing is the toughest part.
The hardest challenge, I would say, is getting in front of the camera every Friday, even if you're tired, if you're sick, and trying to just read the announcements and not mess up. And sometimes that can be really hard because sometimes you're not in the mood.
Being the technical director and working the opposite part of the show, usually I'm on sound, but there was a time he threw me in and I missed one of the cuts, and I think I replayed the pledge.
My favorite was the Christmas one, actually, because it was just all of us in the back, and then we took pictures and we were just acting funny.
My favorite episode was the first time I anchored because I was on camera, felt cool, I had the cameras on me.
The Mr. Buckley episode, just because the piece that Andrew did was really nice. It was a good way to remember somebody.
It is going to be hard to say goodbye. Oh, I love these people, man.
It'll definitely be hard. I kind of got used to just doing travel time every week, and all my fans just love showing me support, and I love that. It's actually it's really cool.
Will it be hard to say goodbye to the show?
Yeah.
I feel like I've gotten used to it to a point where it's I'm ready to write the script, I'm ready to do segments, I'm ready just to come in front of the camera and, say the announcements every Friday, but now on Fridays I'm just going to be bored.
It's going to be really hard to say goodbye to everyone, to Jason, to Carrie, to Caitlin, to George, to Caleb, to all those guys, to Chuck, to Andrew, Vin, to John, Rasai, Justice. It's going to be really hard to say goodbye to everyone.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Mommy made me mash my M&Ms with a spoon. Vocal warm-ups.
Wait, we're back. Oh, sorry. This show means a lot to us.
And it means a lot to us that you all tuned in.
We appreciate all your feedback, whether it's positive or negative.
And we'd like to thank you all, with a special thanks to Ms. Stevenson and the faculty of HOLBROOK High.
They worked with us to create the show how we wanted to create it.
We would also like to thank the control room, who have been working tirelessly every episode to deliver something special every week. There they all are. It's great.
We would also like to thank the HCAM kids for helping us on segments, broadcasts, and being everywhere we couldn't.
Lastly, we would like to thank Mr. Gorman, who made this entire show possible.
He enabled us, all of us, to work hard and to push ourselves past our limits.
We wouldn't be here without him, and none of us would be, really.
Thank you again for an amazing year of Code Blue.
And who knows, maybe some of us will make cameos next year.
For the last time, I'm Carrington Andrade.
And I'm Aiden Kelly. See you next Friday.
Yeah.